Sir, first of all, I don't know about those guys cursing you or whatever. If they do that during this debate, you're more than welcome to kick them out. Okay, so please allow them back into the room. Secondly, your question is about again, it's not about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're not talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're talking about, is the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam indeed a prophet of God? Okay, so whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decides to do, you know, I mean, in the Bible there are many things that God did that you accept. Okay, and so again, we're not going to talk about that. Okay, we're talking about, is he a prophet of God or not? Okay, based on your definition, again, of your definition, you said you know, basically your definition says that basically he tells whatever that God says, he says. And again, I already proved that. There's no need for me to go any further if that's the only definition that you have of what a prophet is. Okay, so again, we're talking about, is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam indeed a prophet of God? We're not talking about the revelations of, you know, what he said, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did it for the past people or not. Okay, so again, you know, if the only definition you have for what a prophet is, you put Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the witness box and say, you know, whatever you came out of your mouth, did it come from God? He says yes. End of story. We don't need to go any further. So again, let's get solid ground here. What makes a man a prophet of God or not? If your only definition is that a person that speaks the word of God is a prophet, then end of story. We need to go no further. Okay, and if you want to discuss this, the other topics, we can get there, but that's not the topic we're discussing today. We're discussing, is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam indeed a prophet of God or not? All right, so with that, Mike, back to you.
Thank you very much. So you refuse, but you know, I will take actually the first answer as an answer. You told me, did you remember those people who do show you things is unreal? You was the one who was comparing your God to them, and this is proof to me that's your God he do things is not real. So when Christians believe in Jesus Christ crucified, it's not their fault. It is the fault of the God who did lie to them. And what is the name of that God? His name is Allah in Islam. This is the first topic. We are done with it. You refuse to answer, and as I say always, Islam cannot answer a question. I want to ask you, you are insisting to see if Muhammad can be a prophet or not. Isn't it, this is a verse from the Quran which he claimed, he said it because he's a prophet. He did not get it from the store. Now I want to ask you, can a prophet of God controlled by Satan? Can a prophet of God controlled by Satan? This is a hadith approved by all Muslims, Sahih hadith, saying your prophet was under the control of Satan. Open the link, please. Please guys, stop the text, everybody in the room, otherwise we will dot you. Stop the text so he can open and he can read. This is the hadith and this is the book. If you don't stop the text, I'm going to dot you all. This is the hadith and this is the book. Open it with me, please, Mr. Nali, and read for me hadith number book 26, hadith number 5428. How your God allowed Satan to control your prophet. Your mic.
Hell, you were from about 40 minutes ago with as much space. Oh, what the hell is that?
Just give me some time. Let me just read this hadith. 1 second.
Okay, when you are ready, let me know, please. You see, as you see, guys, this is Islamic approved book saying that the Prophet of Islam was controlled by Satan, by black magic. And magic is only from Satan, not from angels, and not from God. So when Muslims says in their book that he was controlled by Satan as magic, it means he cannot be a prophet of God. Take the mic, Naliakbar.
Sir, first of all, the hadith is not saying that he was controlled by Satan. The hadith is saying that he was controlled by black magic, okay? And black magic is not from just Satan. It's from people doing different, whatever that they do, spells or whatever, to control people. And the Quran speaks to that. That there were angels that taught mankind how to do black magic. So it has nothing to do with the Satan controlling the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, it has to do with that he was controlled by black magic. All right. So read the hadith again, man. And maybe my English is bad, but it doesn't say that Satan controlled him. It says that he was controlled by black magic. Okay. So, I mean, end of story. I mean, so he's not controlled by Satan again. All right, he's controlled by black magic. Your mic.
It's very clear that you do not know your Quran. Open Surah 2 verse 102. It says clearly from your God Allah that Satan is the one who do teach people black magic. This is the verse, Surah 2 verse 102, in front of your eyes, and you can read it. It is only Satan and evil who teach people magic, and this is Quran, not explanation. You just said it's not from Satan. I just proved that it is from Satan. So your prophet is under the control of Satan again, because we just proved that evil only can teach man magic. And this is your Quran, your mic.
Okay, now it's getting a little better. Okay. Talk your way out of this one.
Alright, Christian Prince, I mean, basically, again, if you, I forget the exact verse off the top of my head. It'll take me some time to find it for you. Okay, that there are two angels that taught people how to do black magic. Okay, and we're not talking. You're talking about Satan controlling. We're not. That's not what happened. Secondly, I mean, here you're talking about a man. Okay, in your belief, you believe that Satan controlled even your God. In Matthew 4 verse 11. So are you going to tell me that because Satan controlled your God, that your God is no longer God? I mean, maybe that's enough proof to prove to you Jesus is not God, right? I mean, because how can God be tempted by the devil, etc., etc., right? So again, where are you going with this? I have no idea. All right, so why am I using the Bible, Starcatcher? I mean, because he believes in the Bible. I don't believe in the Bible. If he wants me to, come back from the Quran, and he's not going to, believe in his own book. I mean, we can't have a double standard. If something is good for one, it's good for all. So. That's basically the thing of it. All right. So again, if your God can be controlled by the devil, what is it that what makes it hard for you to understand that if a man approved by God, a prophet of God, being tempted by the devil? I don't see what the issue is. So again, go to Matthew 4:11, super whatever your name is. Okay. So your mic.